Passage 5, The Mango Tree. Comprehension questions. Story details and evaluative in your head questions. Question 1. What made the boys want to steal the mangoes from Mr. Craig's tree?
Steal means to take without asking. Therefore, let's scan the passage to see what prompted the boys to take the mangoes without asking. Paragraph 1, line 1 reveals that the tree was laden with mangoes. The majestic mango tree stood laden with beautiful ripe mangoes. Lines 4 to 5 show that Mr. Craig's house was out of bounds, or they were not allowed there. Mr. Craig's yard was a no zone.
So your answer could read, the boys were prompted to steal from Mr. Craig because the tree was laden with many beautiful and delicious mangoes, but they were not allowed to take any. Question 2. If the dog had caught up with Kevon when he fell off the tree, what do you think would have happened to him?
This is an inferential question. This means that the answer is not found directly in the passage. You must make up your answer using the details in the passage and your imagination. Scan through the passage to see what it says about the dog. Aha! There it is in paragraph 3. I carelessly slipped on my laces and fell to the ground. Ruff, ruff, ruff! The sharp-toothed bulldog charged towards us, about to tackle us to the ground. Kevon slipped on his laces and fell to the ground. We see that the dog is sharp-toothed and charged toward them. We also know that they carried a piece of meat to distract the dog. We had a reason to start in the front, Mr. Craig's big bad dog. I took out one of Mom's delicious barbecued chicken wings and threw it in the yard and watched Mr. Craig's dog eat the piece of fat, juicy chicken.
You can write your answer like this. From the passage, we can infer that the dog was fierce and would have attacked Kevon if it had caught him. Question 3. Do you think their reasons for stealing the mangoes were right?
What do you think? The boys stole the mangoes because they really wanted them but could not have them. Does that make it right? We know that we must not take what belongs to others because it is wrong, and you can get into serious trouble. Besides this, the commandment is, do not steal. Stealing is a crime and nothing can justify a crime.
Your answer can therefore read, no. The reasons for stealing the mangoes were not right, because stealing is wrong and nothing can justify wrongdoing. Question 4. Give 3 reasons why it is not right to steal.
This question can be answered by using details from the passage and from your head, your own knowledge. When you were younger, you were taught that it is not right to steal. Why?
Your answer can therefore be 3 reasons why it is wrong to steal are 1. It hurts others. 2. It is illegal or a crime. And 3. Stealing could get you into serious trouble. Question 5. In the story, Cody and Kevon did not admit to stealing the mangoes until they were caught by Mr. Craig. What could they have done if they had realized their mistake in the park before Mr. Craig caught them?
This is an evaluative question. This means that you have to use your own ideas, knowledge, and understanding to work out the best answer or action. There are some details in the passage that may also help you to decide on a solution. Ready? Let's go. The question is asking you to think of what the boys could have done better to fix their wrongdoing. We know that stealing hurts others as we identified in question 4. Therefore, the boys hurt Mr. Craig by stealing from him. What do you think they should have done? What would you have done if you did something wrong and realized your mistake? Would you be sorry? Imagine you were one of the boys. You stole Mr. Craig's mangoes and realized afterward that stealing was wrong and may hurt him. What is the correct thing to do? Would you try to hide it and hope he doesn't notice? Or should you apologize? Let's return to the paragraph where the boys got caught. We see that the boys were in the park with all their friends when Mr. Craig caught them. This must have been very embarrassing. To avoid this, what do you think they should have done if they had realized their wrong before Mr. Craig came?
Therefore, your answer should read, if the boys had realized their mistake in the park before Mr. Craig caught them, they should have gone to him and apologized, promising not to do it again. Question 6. Do you think this story is a good one for teaching right from wrong?
This question wants you to think about why the story is a good one and say if it is good for teaching right from wrong. Think about why it is a good one for teaching this lesson. In the passage, the boys stole mangoes that did not belong to them. The owner of the mango tree, Mr. Craig, approached them in the park. The boys were told that what they did was wrong and that if they had asked, he would have given them the mangoes. They also learned that stealing could get them into trouble.
Your answer can sound like this. Yes, this story is a good one for teaching right from wrong. Question 7. Why do you think so?
This question is linked to the last one. Say why you think the story is a good one. Say something about the lesson and say if it teaches effectively.
Your answer could read, I think this story is a good one for teaching right from wrong since it shows that stealing is a wrong act. Question 8. What does "do not judge a book by its cover" mean?
This is another evaluative or in-your-head question. Ask yourself, do you see what's inside by looking at the cover alone? No. You have to open the book and read it to see what's inside. So if you can't see what's inside without opening the book, then you can't tell what the book is about or what the story is like.
Therefore, your answer could read, the saying, not to judge a book by its cover, means not to guess what's inside by looking at the outside alone. You need to look at the inside too.